ThinkWire presents These 9 Choices Will Make You Suffer in 10 Years. Have you ever made a bad decision only to regret it later? We've all been there. Life is a series of choices, and there are many reasons why we make the wrong choices. But being mindful of your actions will help you to avoid choices that you'll probably regret later on in life. Number 9, refusing to learn and adapt. Do you feel stuck in a rut? By not learning new skills or being willing to change and adapt, you can become stuck in a rut, making it difficult to move forward in life. You could be missing out on potential opportunities and experiences that limit your ability to keep up with the changing world. This can lead to regret and satisfaction later in life and can be difficult to overcome. If you're faced with new opportunities or challenges, a lack of adaptability can mean missing out on them and being left behind in all the other areas of your life. Not adapting in the job market can mean a lack of job security or income. A refusal to learn and adapt may also cause rifts and difficulties in social and personal relationships. Refusing to adapt can also mean missing out on new experiences, opportunities, and even hobbies, leading to a lack of fulfillment and growth. Make the decision to learn and adapt to make the most of your life and to avoid regret. Number 8, procrastinating on saving and planning for the future. We all know that saving and planning for the future is important, yet procrastination often gets in the way. We tell ourselves that we'll save tomorrow or make a plan next month, only to find out too late that our efforts were insufficient. From inadequate retirement accounts to skipping on health insurance, neglecting to save and plan now has its consequences. We often think about what we want today without considering how it may affect our future selves. By taking the time to research and strategize, you can avoid any unpleasant surprises down the line. Whether it's investing, planning for retirement, stocks, or buying a home, making sound decisions now will set you up for success later in life. Number 7, making poor financial decisions. Making poor financial decisions is something that can haunt individuals for a lifetime. Although it can be difficult to foresee the long-term consequences of any decision, understanding the most common mistakes in personal finance can help us make wiser choices. With this in mind, let's look at some money blunders that could have costly repercussions down the line and how we might avoid them. From spending recklessly with credit cards to making hasty real estate investments, taking out an imprudent loan or failing to save enough for retirement may have dire consequences for your future security if not effectively managed today. Learning from other people's experiences and avoiding their pitfalls is one way to ensure you don't suffer from similar financial regrets. Here's an important lesson to learn. You do not want to rely on others and be destitute in your old age. Time to think now and plan effectively, maturely, and intelligently. Number 6, ignoring personal growth and self-improvement. Ignoring personal growth and self-improvement can negatively affect our personal and our professional lives. When we neglect to improve ourselves, we may miss out on opportunities for advancement and may struggle to meet the challenges that life presents. On a personal level, ignoring self-improvement can lead to feelings of stagnation and lack of fulfillment. It's important to strive for personal growth and self-improvement to become the best version of ourselves. This can involve setting goals and working towards them, learning new skills and knowledge, and seeking out opportunities for growth and development. It may also involve seeking support and guidance from others, such as mentors or therapists, to help us overcome challenges and achieve our goals. Number 5, failing to set and pursue goals. We've all heard the phrase, "you reap what you sow." It's never been truer than when it comes to the choices we make now that we'll regret later. Failing to set and pursue goals can have far-reaching consequences in life in general, right now and in the future. One of the most common mistakes that we make is failing to set goals. We may have a vague idea of what we want to do in life, but without a real concrete plan of action, it's easy to get sidetracked by other things. Without a clear goal, we may end up missing out on opportunities that could have propelled us in the direction that we wanted to go. We also find ourselves feeling unfulfilled or regretful for not taking the time to pursue our passions. We may set a goal, but then quickly become distracted by other things. This can lead us to settle for less than what we truly want or deserve. Another mistake we may make is giving up on our goals too easily. we may become discouraged by setbacks or feel overwhelmed by the amount of work required to reach our goals. This can lead us to abandoning our goals before we've even had a chance to make any progress. Number 4, refusing to seek help when needed. Are you in denial? Are you turning a blind eye to what you subconsciously know is affecting your life? You know that this could harm you eventually, so maybe it's time now to be honest with yourself and get the help you need to have the future that you desire. When we make choices, it's important to consider how our decisions could affect us in the future. One way to avoid making mistakes is by seeking help when it's needed. Whether you're struggling with a mental health issue or trying to figure out what career move is best for you, an outside perspective can be invaluable. Talking to a trusted friend or a family member can help you process your feelings and work through the situation. You may also consider seeking advice from a professional such as a therapist or counselor. It's also important to remember that seeking help doesn't mean that you're weak or inadequate. Instead, it shows strength and self-awareness because you recognize your own limitations and know that professional advice can help guide your decision-making process. Number 3, failing to establish and maintain healthy relationships. Stephen Covey has said, "The biggest communication problem is we do not listen to understand, we listen to reply." When we fail to listen to understand, we may miss important information and misunderstand others' perspectives, leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. The result winds up being that we have unhealthy relationships that can arise from not setting boundaries or failing to be honest about our feelings and expectations. However, one of the most common reasons we fail to establish and maintain healthy relationships is that we are too focused on ourselves. We are often too busy with our own lives to take time to nurture and cultivate relationships. We forget to take the time to listen, support, and be there for others. This can lead us to feeling unfulfilled and disconnected from the world. We may also shy away from talking about our issues and worries and instead keep them bottled up inside. This can lead us to feeling isolated and alone, as well as making it more difficult for us to open up and form meaningful connections with others. Some people remain in destructive personal relationships that eventually destroy the relationship with themselves and their loved ones. Number 2, engaging in risky or dangerous behavior. Engaging in risky or dangerous behaviors can be tempting in the moment, but it's important to remember that they can have serious consequences that you may regret later. These behaviors might include activities such as reckless driving, extreme sports, substance abuse, or engaging in risky sexual behaviors. These actions can put your own life and the lives of others at risk, and the consequences can range from legal problems to physical injury or even death. Behaviors such as drug and alcohol abuse can lead to addiction, which can have long-term effects on physical and mental health. It's crucial to consider the potential risks and consequences before engaging in these types of behaviors, and to always prioritize safety and responsible decision-making. Perhaps you need to ask yourself the question of why you want to take the risk. Am I trying to gain social acceptance or recognition from my peers, ignoring physical and mental health? When we fail to take care of our physical and mental health, we open ourselves up to a whole host of health issues down the line. An essential element of total health is physical health. We put ourselves at risk for bodily problems like obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and other problems when we neglect our physical well-being. Incorporating a healthy fitness program is worth it, especially as you grow older. It builds stamina, muscle, and strengthens the immune system. Mental health is just as important as physical health and should not be ignored. Mental health issues can manifest themselves in diverse ways, such as difficulty concentrating, mood swings, and low energy levels. If left untreated, mental health issues can lead to more serious problems such as addiction, suicidal thoughts, and self-harm. Ignoring physical and mental health can have serious long-term consequences. It can be difficult to reverse the damage once it's been done.